then by the time we get to the second phase, it's usually around insight. So insight into what happened. How did we get to this affair? And we know that we're in the second phase when the couple starts talking about how this happened to us. Not so much this was your affair, but how did we get to this place together? So we might look at the individual vulnerabilities, like what each person brought to there, without blaming the person that was cheated on, but looking at how this point in the relationship created this. And this is where both people get to tell the story of the affair, what it meant about them, and we get to the meaning of the affair. So we have a dialogue about this is what I make up that the affair meant about me. This is what I make up that the affair meant about you. And this is what I make up that the affair meant about us. It's always going to mean something different to each person, but it's a good conversation to have and to share because, for instance, I had a couple today where there was a heterosexual couple. He had an affair and he said, what it meant about me is that I feel like I'm still living out my adolescence. And he said, but what I think it meant about you is that you are so patient with me. I don't understand why you haven't left me. And the wife said, well, what I think it meant about me is that I have been so busy with my life, I can't believe I didn't notice. And what I think it meant about you is that you're very selfish. You can just do whatever you want. And what it meant about us, for both of them, she said, I don't know if we can work together to heal in this relationship, but we have to spend some time talking about what the relationship means. And he said what it means about us, he feels like he needs to go to therapy because he doesn't know how to talk to her about his feelings. So they can begin to have a conversation that way. And so we start to work on some exercises, like maybe a sex date once a week, so that they not to have intercourse, but just to connect again, because this particular couple hasn't had sex in about 3 years. And so they have to remember their sexual connection. And part of their connection in therapy was to talk about how they've become very safe with each other, almost to the point of being such a close family that the familiarity decreased their desire to have sex with each other. They were too close, like family. Right. So during that sex date, they had some exercises that are similar to sensate focus, where they're just touching and talking, but no overt sexual exercises, so that they can recommit to seeing if they wanted to be erotic together. But you can't go back to the way things have always been, because part of an affair is to seek out some variety. You know, a lot of couples will continue to do the same sexual thing over and over, just out of habit, because it works. You learn how to press each other's button. In a new erotic healing, you have to learn to try new things or do something different, because both of you get bored. It's not just the person that has an affair. But keep in mind, the person that's been cheated on may not want to have any kind of sexual relationship. And it may take a lot of time before they feel they can trust that person again.